So we've made it to week 8, where I'm looking to turn my small account into a 50% return by the end of the year. I want to show you 2 things that I've learned this week, but before I do, let's get into the numbers. We're wrapping up this week with $17,490. Premium collected was $963, and the total percent return for the week was negative 0.3%. Net liquidation year to date is plus $1,466. Total premium collected for the year is $2,120, and the percent return is 9.15%, which we're looking to turn that into 50% by the end of the year. So you might be looking at my premium collected this week. It's over $900. That's very unusual for me in my previous strategy that I was doing, but my strategy has changed so much and I'm doing a lot of testing. But I want to show you what I'm doing differently than what I was doing before, and there's 2 things I want to show you. The first thing I want to show you is how my trading has changed. So right now I've got 2 accounts that I'm working on. I have the cash account that I started out on TastyTrade with, and then I opened up a margin account, which I'm able to do what's called put spreads. So I have videos that I just came out with that goes over put spreads. I want to show you what I've done differently with that as well. But before I do, I want to give you an update on this account so far. So I'm trying to close out my positions on my cash account right now, and then moving it into my margin account. Right now, I have SoFi. You can see it's in the red here, ITM, that's in the money. And this is going to expire, and I'm going to get assigned this weekend. And then I'm going to have that cash settled, and I'm hoping by Wednesday, I'll be able to transfer that into my margin account. I have my $9 put that I'm still waiting until I can get out of that trade. Then I have AI, which is under my strike, so I'm in the money, and I'm waiting on that. So really nothing has changed here other than the fact that I'm going to be out of a SoFi position, these 2 contracts here, collect the money that I've made, and then transfer those funds next week. So what you can see here is ticker symbol SPX, and this is the S&P 500, and I have $8,000 currently in these 3 vertical put spread positions. Now you know that the SPX is trading at over $5,000 a share. So how am I, with only $8,000, put 3 vertical put spread trades on SPX? Well, I'm able to do a spread that lowers my buying power. So let's take a look at one of these orders and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so as you can see here, I'm selling a put like I normally would, but I don't need as much capital, so I can trade any stock that I want pretty much. The difference is that I cover myself with a put that I'm buying. I'm only accepting the risk of the difference between the strike prices. So I'm selling a put at a certain price, and then I'm buying a put at a lower strike price, and that's covering the difference only. What's different this week for me is how I get out of these positions. I close my trade whenever I get 50% of the max profit of the trade. So I want to walk you through how TastyTrade calculates this for you, and you can even see what your return will be before you place the trade. So I want to walk you through the order process, and TastyTrade allows you to see 50% of your max profit before you make a trade. Then you can set up an order for good to cancel at 50% profit. So you don't have to constantly watch the prices. It will close your position for you at 50%. So after you place your order, you want to go to the Positions tab and then select the position that you just opened. Right-click it, and then you want to go to Close Profit Percent. And you can adjust this however you want, but I personally do a 50% return. You click it, the arrow on the right, it automatically determines the price of your position at 50% profit. So I'm really liking ticker symbol SPX right now because I'm doing my put spread so I can control my capital that I have to use by using that spread. And I can also move my strike prices well below the current price. As you can see here, I've got on put positions that are around the 2nd standard deviation and around the 1st standard deviation. And so that gives me plenty of space from the current price. So I'm in a good position and I'm able to collect a good premium with this index. And I'm also trying out something totally different now as well that TastyTrade has allowed me to do. So now I'm trading what's called E-mini S&P 500 futures. Now, this is something that I'm totally new to, I have no experience with, and I'm really just using $1,000 to test. So I show you my move here on SPX, where I was able to close my position at 50% profit in the same day. So I sold a put with 8 days till expiration at $4,940. Then I bought a put to cover at $4,890 with the same expiration, the same number of contracts. The same exact day, I was able to close that position because the stock price went up, and it went up enough for me to collect 50% profit. And the order closed automatically. So in one day, I was able to collect $155 on this one move. So you can see that even though my account hasn't changed much, I'm still collecting premium, and I'm able to do a lot more and open up a lot more positions with the same amount of money that I have. So if you want to continue learning with me and growing with me, hit that subscribe button. And hey, if this video helped you, maybe made you think of a different perspective on how you trade, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next one.